Hey YouTube, it's Petey Two Finger, and as promised, I'm back to demonstrate this Flamma preamp. So we're going out of some pedals here into this, what I call the tonemender amp. This is a 3-band EQ with a high shift switch that shifts the high frequencies. So you have a master volume and a gain, and this is my clean tone. So that was the clon and a phase 45, but the LED's not working on that. What's with the LEDs not working? I keep getting bad stomp switches. Anyway, yeah, I just built this. This is a jfet control. Oh, and then we have the this is a, oh, I thought I had a battery in this. Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that, the ring. This is a whatchamacallit, a what do you call this overdrive? It's a Clark gainster. Yeah, that has Mojo 2-amp parts in it. Now the weird effect that you were hearing, I mean, there's a phase 45, but this is a Daydream. It's a filter delay, and that's the weird one you were hearing. So I've got this K-line orange overdrive. It's a nice overdrive. It's got bass and treble controls. The Baby Boom reverb, which is it's a decent, really affordable reverb pedal. We got a DOT 250. This is this here is a 7 transistor, and you gotta try to get the right HFE. This is a super fuzz, a Univox super fuzz. We got a Tree of Life, which is a Vick overdrive, like a boutique. Here is a noise gate, Mimic noise gate, DF7 distortion factory, digitech, and then here is that. And I ran a germanium fuzz. I ran this Spaceman FX Sputnik 2, which, man, that is quite a wonderful fuzz box. And it does some weird self-oscillating stuff. But right now I'm setting up noise gates, which you really only need. My immediate impressions of playing with this Flamma jamma preamp is that this is a good pedal. It's a good little amp simulator. I had an amp sim that was a Nux, a NUX amp force that was a piece of trash. So let me shut this one off and turn my little amp on here. And of course, every tuner, every pedal but a tuner. So this makes it so it's not so dry. So the Flamma this is the Fender Blues Deluxe. And the dirty side of that. And I haven't set this up, so it's this is the Vox AC30. Dirty. And then we have the third one is the two-rock choral. Oh. And the fourth one is the Marshal Plexi 50. This is a mid-range boost, so Clapton has one of these. It's called the Eric Clapton boost, and it's kind of an expensive circuit that you have built into your guitar. But you can build the Demeter fat control for it's a pretty simple, and everyone should have one. It's like if you have a single coil guitar and you like playing in that kind of cleanish, kind of dirtyish, So it's almost like the guitar just disappears when you shut this off. But yeah, we're here to talk about the Flamma, jamma. We're on 4, which was the Marshall Plexi. When we go to the Friedman BE, whoa, these are somebody. And then we have the mah.the Mark 5. And then the dirty version. Got the gain maxed. Is this thing on? It seemed to me that the only time you need a noise gate pedal on this is when you're on the 5150, which is this. This is the clean. When you're on the dirty side of the 5150, you could benefit from the noise gate. And I like a scooped which you can get a nice scooped sound out of this. One thing that's neat is the memory slot LEDs are different colors. Oh, listen, we had some noise on that one. Yeah, you need to run the noise gate after the fact. Let's hear what that is. That's the Friedman. So, I mean, for the money, it's a $75 pedal. What I'm hearing is you really don't need a noise gate. You could get away with not having one if you turned down the you know, I'm here, I'm demoing, and I'm hitting this mid boost on and off. But, that's quiet. That's quiet. Now, we have the distortion channel on. a little bit louder. But if you turn the gain down a little bit, if you're good with your volume control, you could use this live without a noise gate. You really could. It comes with there's different modes of operating it. Like here, I'm going to press this in here now, and it's going to bypass it, and now it's going to turn it on. If you hold this down, and it goes into the other mode, which is clean channel, the dirty channel, which that's how I'm going to use it. There's some save feature where you set up, like, okay, this is my, I'm going to hold this down, and there we go. Then we go to the dirty. Hold that down. So now, to save my presets. And the only other thing is, if you hold both of these down, then this will blink, and that means that the cab sim is enabled. Okay. So it's kind of hard to tell when the cab sim is on, but I gotta say, when I get into some of these dirtier tones, I'm not a huge fan of the cab sim. Now it's off. Now there's like too much high end on it there, because the cab sim, that's what it does. It messes with the frequency. So for the money, I've got to tell you, I needed something like this for this rig here. I'm not sure if it's going to sound. Oh, we had a fan running the whole video. How do you like that? We're doing an audio video, and I've got a fan running. That's too smart, Petey. So I gotta say, I haven't used this. I haven't taken it out and played it out. What I like about it is pretty much everything. I really like this pedal, with the exception of, I mean, you get what you pay for. Are they gonna give you a mini USB jack and let you download and install your own custom IRs for $75? No, they're not. They very easily could. They could, but they're not going to do that at this price point. At the $200 price point and up, they'll think about adding features like that, but really that's a $350 pedal that does all that. So if you're on a budget and you're looking for a fly rig or a backup, like if your tube amp goes down, you could slum it through the Flamma. You could build a pedal board and have this go at the end of your pedal board, and that would be it. Plug into whatever in-house system or studio monitors or stereo speakers, if you want to slum it. Headphones, this is a good pedal for if you don't want to buy a Zoom and have everything all in one. Like if you want to get an amp and cabinet, amp sim and cabinet modeling, but you don't want to have just a little Zoom, you want to have a pedal board. This would work really good for that. Run a bunch of pedals in front of it. From my experiments today, these are the pedals that I tried in front of it. Okay. My opinion is that this Flamma takes pedals very well. That being said, what I don't like about it is the cab sim is good on the clean amp sounds. It's not so good on the dirty sounds, meaning when I went through it, I went through the thing and then I was like, how do you turn the cab sim off? I thought it was on. And then I went and my wife read the manual for me and I turned it on and I realized kind of quickly that on some of the higher gain sounds, it sounded, I could tell that it was on and it didn't sound the best. Mind you, when you turn the cab sim on, you're going to find yourself reaching for the presence control if you have one and turning that up to restore some of those highs, because that's what it does. So ideally, I would say if you could pair this with another pedal that does the cab sim technology and pick, you know, oh, this is my clean amp. Well, I use this clean amp, this one particular cab sim impulse response for that. And then for your higher gain ones, you know, you can kind of custom tailor. Because if you play around editing patches, if you have a device that supports third-party IR, you'll realize quickly how important that is to get a really sculpted, excellent tone. The main ingredient of that, the icing on the cake, is the IR. And that's where this falls short. Now, I can't necessarily write it off, because most often when you find a product like this, they throw in the cab sim almost as an afterthought. They really do. They give you one, but it's not the best. So, yeah, I'm not crazy about the cab sim. I'm not crazy about the purple color. I don't like pink. I don't like purple. I'm a racist motherfucker. So, other than that, this has found a good home. I'm going to use it. I apologize for the fan being on and for the horrific playing. If you're new here and you don't know who I am, I'm missing two fingers. The tips were cut off in a lawnmower accident. So I play with my index and pinky, and that's why I'm not a great guitar player. But I love playing guitar. So this is going to be my center channel amp coming up on the live stuff we do this summer. You'll hear more of the Flamma. I'm thinking probably how I will run it. It's probably going to be this mimic, maybe after it, and then this tri-verb, just to give me something. And I might not even run this because I have another guitar rig, my signal split, and there's a wet 2 speakers, which is the NUX MG300, which has all kinds of stuff built in on it. Mainly I'm using the IR, the amp and cab sims, but I have a Moore Ocean machine. So it's plenty of delay and reverb on the other 2 speakers, and then this thing is gonna maybe be my main sound. We'll see. I was thinking about even like this presents a challenge because now I can do clean to dirty, and we haven't written anything like that. But operating 2 devices, I would almost have to shut the other one off or blend it in just on the dirty part. Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for joining me. Stay cool, hug your pets, and peace.